Well, I'll tell you, it feels like people soften a lot, like when I can speak Chinese to them. Because this is definitely, I mean, it's a resort. And it's all resorty and cold the way a resort would be.
I've never seen so many white people.
In China. Or ever.
Ever.
But yeah, so like everyone I've talked to today in Chinese has been like, there's like a professional demeanor and then like a hey, almost, I'm not saying that they're like, hey, you're one of us, but like, oh, okay.
I could see it in our last wait staff. And her demeanor went right from like, let's just get this over with, to like, what?
Yeah, because I think, like, I watched another Russian family at the first juice place we were at order, and they had to all go through cell phones, and it was like kind of, it's
excruciating?
Yeah,
Do you feel like you should go over and help now?
Well, that's so many times I'm like, can I translate for you? Like, no. We look the same, but I don't speak Russian, and I can't guess if you speak English. I just speak the same language as that person who's trying to help you, but they're more likely to like smoothly finish this transaction than I.
They're better with the phone than you would have to be in between the phone of the phone.
But like, because I think using the phone is impersonal, and so it puts this layer. Even if it's not a racial thing, which we've been here a day, I have no information on that. But like, if you have to talk to someone via phone, that's awkward. And so when I can be like, again at the mango station, he's like, try the mango, it's really good. And I like answered something sensical in Chinese, and he's like, oh, and then like he and the helper were just like chatting with me.
Right, and if you are especially in a service position using the phone, it's probably just easier for body language to know that like somebody has, you're going to have to wait until they figure out the information on their phone, so you don't actually have to like,
so
it's not a stint.
Yeah,
that you, there's a professional like, now we must wait, and then let that go on, rather than like you jumping in the middle going like, hada boom boom boom, hey, like I let me take care of everybody, and they're just like, what are you doing, maniac?
Yeah. And it's not like it's not like the Chinese people are getting better service than the Russians. It's that I look foreign but can speak Chinese is piquing everybody's interest. And so I've had like chats with all of the wait staff all day.
And this is being the first day. You're hoping, well, by day 3 or 4, we'll start to add up to little discounts.
I mean, it might not.
It doesn't need to.
No.
But in our experience, it tends to happen that way.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
That would be cool. I'll take a discount.
Take a discount any day. Not that it's that expensive here.
Well, that's also what's surprising is like it is. I mean, there's nothing here but resort. It's not just like Sanya, but specifically this neighborhood.
Take a look around. You can still keep talking.
So that's. But the prices aren't like super. At least for the coffee drinks we've been drinking all day, aren't super inflated beyond what we'd pay at coffee shop at home.
Yeah, you said what? About the same.
And it's fluctuated between 25 and 35 for fancy drinks.
How much
fancy
are these
fresh fruit drinks.
coconut tea? What this cost?
I forget.
No.
20.
It so doesn't matter when you're on vacation.
But yeah, it is fun to kind of, like, I know that the surprise is coming, that I'm going to speak Chinese to you. And even more so than last time we were here, I could say, like, basic things, but now I can, like, actually have conversations.
What did we figure out? Our first time here, this is our second time here. Our first was our 3rd year in? Fourth year
in, I think.
And we were still pretty...
Like 2015, maybe?
And we were still pretty shaky-legged.
Yeah. That I think we were... I mean, language was still an issue, but we decided even to try this trip because we felt like, okay, I have enough Chinese to navigate
we had the guts to
a
do
new
it.
city. But like, it was still like looking at stuff. I wouldn't be able to parse like what's happening here, so we would be too scared to go do anything but like sit at the beachfront bars.
Right.
And we hate seafood, so that was like an issue. And that's still an issue, but I know enough to get around.
Yeah, our first time around was just to try and figure out how to eat a crab, and would we like a crab if we found one.
Yeah.
We didn't really find one.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll find one this time. But
Yeah.
maybe not.
Maybe not.
Tune in next time. Crab time. See if anything happens.
You know I need a preamble.
Cramble?
Preamble.
You need to cramble.
Because how am I supposed to start? Okay, so we're on vacation.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
Are we on vacation?
I think that the problem is I don't know. Like I have to keep watching because I'm holding it. So I'm doing this, and if I look at you, then I'm doing this.
Because I felt like we were pretty natural talking about the ice cream and the karaoke, but then. I think we were doing this. Yeah, that's the problem. So we need a camera person.
Yeah, or at least a table or something.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever high enough.
That's always the problem wherever we go. It's never suited to us. We're never suited to it on purpose. What did I say before? If we found what we were looking for, we'd be disappointed. That's why we came to a resort town, not to go swimming.
And we will not swim. Do you think you'll swim?
I don't know. I brought my bathing suit. I probably won't go in the ocean. Here's the thing. I hate the feeling of sand on my wet body. But I might go in our pool to like nod to the fact that we came to a vacation town.
It's a weird pool in that it's not actually. It's only a few floors up, and then you just look at the roofs of other.
Yeah, it's not a real rooftop pool experience, which I don't think I've ever been in a rooftop pool.
It's not the most exciting rooftop pool. I mean, it's a nice hotel, but it's not.
Well, because what were we looking for? We were looking for hot weather. We got it. And a place to sit down and write. And we got it.
Yeah.
And then we just have to like, we're not gonna water ski. We're not gonna parasail.
Right. We found some decent foods and we found some bad foods so far.
Yeah, but more decent than bad food, I'm happy to say.
Found 2 good salads.
Yeah, the same salad at 2 places.
Different places. We found the salad that we like.
Yeah, which is this someone else's ideal vacation? No, but it is.
The salad vacation?
Yeah,
we went
go from restaurant to restaurant eating the same salad.
We found a chicken that we want, but they ran out of them just now.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
Check out the chicken.
But that seems like a normal enough thing to happen. I guess. I don't know what other people do on vacation.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they float in the water.
Yeah. Well,
and they sit in the sun.
It's because we could have just gone to like a hot place. We could have gone to Guangzhou, and that would have had city things to do. But I like being near the ocean. Being able to look at the ocean while we do stuff, I think, is
it's
pleasant.
the draw of the sea.
Yeah. And also, like, Guangzhou would have a bunch of other things to do when what we wanted to do was come and work. So if we're like, oh, let's go check out these galleries this afternoon. Like, Sanya has no galleries.
Right. They have a lot of seafood in Guangzhou, too, don't they?
I believe so.
And we don't like seafood.
Yeah, but I mean...
On top of other things.
It's not a vacation to starve ourselves. And we're not, because they have lots of fruit and desserts.
Yeah, the fruit is
the fruit
crazy
situation.
Good. And we have good fruit at home. So
yeah.
We're fruit experts in that aspect.
But yeah, they're like, I mean, they're definitely coconuts straight off the tree, because we see them.
Yeah.
And I think
danger, coconut head.
People keep pushing the mango because the mangoes are really fresh.
We had a great mango juice,
Yeah.
although it was hot. Hot mango
Well,
juice.
room temperature mango juice.
Well, yeah.
Because it was fresh.
I wonder if hot mango juice would be good.
Sounds like a good
Like grandma's.
jazz fusion band. Like Grandma's Remedy.
Yeah. Grandma's hot mango jazz.
Or some kind of like exclamation in a thing for kids. Hot mango juice!
It's hot mango juice, baby.
Like instead of using expletives. That's all I have. I really reached the bottom of the tank.
You know, the funny thing about looking into the camera, like what do they say, like your eyes are, like that's how you engage of dominance, like if you're dominantly like staring somebody
yeah, I
down,
guess.
like now I'm talking seriously, whereas if you're off, like you kind of look like a deer or something, like watching out for danger.
And if you look at yourself, if you're selfieing,
Right.
you're then like looking in a weird direction.
Right, off to the side of the where that's not actually the viewer, but to the.
Yeah. So I'm looking at that red lantern.
Red Lantern. It's a pretty good place.
Yeah.
The
Well, here's a thought. Is like for me, when I go on vacation, when I travel, I like to feel like I belong there
Yep.
and find my place to belong. But I don't know that that's what everybody does.
Well, that's why I like to go to a place for like a week. Like this is
Yeah.
a long week. What? This is our third day.
Our third full day.
Third
yeah.
full day, and like I just start to feel comfortable. Like we just arrived, but most
Yeah.
people would be leaving. Or not most people. Some people.
But you could take a weekend trip here and like you'd be done.
We have done everything that we wanted to do, except for we just started working.
Right, we just settled into, oh, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. So our vacation begins after we've decided that we know the person that works here.
Yeah.
She knows the coffee and the tea that we like.
She knows our order already and she chats with us.
We figured out now a third salad
Yeah.
of all the
But
fish.
that's also like getting the local chicken dish for lunch this afternoon was like part of what bugs me about getting overpriced seafood on the beach restaurant. It's not just that like I hate wasting money on overpriced tourist food, but like what do people who live here eat, even if we don't come into contact with that many people who live here? And so like that's what felt good about having that chicken dish.
Right. We watch.
The Wenchang chicken.
That's where all the delivery guys not just stop to pick up the delivery,
But then
to
also
eat
like
lunch.
had their own lunches there.
So let's eat that. And it turned out like it's a good chicken and some rice and some cabbage.
Because we might go to Dolphin Sports Bar for Western dinner tonight, and that's also like part of the treat of this vacation.
Right. Maybe they might have a bagel. That would be great.
But then like not in a like I owe it to this culture, but like why come here specifically if I'm not even going to see anything from here?
Right.
Because that's part of the exploration. It's not a duty, but it is like otherwise I would have traveled somewhere else and seen something different.
Right.
I guess is what it seems to me.
Trying to find what the local Sanya dish is for this little tourist town is. We can't find it.
Yeah.
We keep running into Sichuan food.
Yeah, if it's not Russian food, it's Sichuan food.
And it's not Sichuan food like we're used to.
Yeah.
So it's like a tourist acquired version of it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it's not that exciting for us.
Yeah.
And we don't know anything about Russian food, but I'm guessing it's not really Russian food.
But my speculation is that's why there are also so many dumpling places, because that's something that is close to Russian food.
Every culture loves a dumpling.
If you're Russian and can tell me what Russian food actually is, call in at the number below.
Hot mango grandma fuzz. What's our new phrase?
Hot mango juice.
Oh, okay.
Hot mango juice. That was good. Cause this place that we've decided, this little slice of the beach that's ours, is called the CCCP, which is the old Soviet Union, right?
think.
Yeah. And, you know, it's Chinese people running it.
With a cake and coconuts.
Yeah. And the clientele seems equally divided between Chinese who come and drink tea and Russians who also drink tea. That's our universal, is everybody drinks tea.
And order dumplings.
Yeah.
I've seen some people order dumplings, so
yeah.
That's your theory.
The dumplings unite us all. Actually, that's not my theory. That's a big name theory of, like, every culture has a dumpling.
Yeah.
Which I'll eat them all. I love my dumpling. We left the beach finally yesterday. But I think what's funny about the place we've chosen is it's like this 2-square block area that's just full of tourists. But Sanya is actually a big city, and taking that cab ride out last night into the city was like, oh yeah, not only are we still in China, but we're still in a city.
It's like a big island too, right? Like huge.
Well, it's Hainan is the province, is an island,
yeah,
a whole island, and Sanya is a pretty big city. But it was funny, we drove past the lakeshore park and there was all the ladies dancing, which was just like, oh yeah, that's what happens. That's what you do in China on a Saturday night if the weather is as nice as it is here.
Yeah, it's weird it's such a small little area and there's so many foreigners and tourists, it kind of, I don't know, I feel like a little lost as what's going on here. It doesn't feel like home in China.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in this neighborhood, this tourist neighborhood, it doesn't feel like we're in China, to the point where, like, I'm like, oh, we won't even need to use a VPN. Like, nope, we're still in China.
So yeah, like a couple blocks over on a cab ride,
yeah,
it feels like, oh, that's right, you are in China.
Yeah.
And your VPN's spotty.
Yeah, and then of course the back to China ride we were taking was to an Italian restaurant full of other foreigners. But I got the impression that they were foreigners who live here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like they all knew each other and knew the guy. Which the last time we came to Sanya, we had that vacation fall in love thing. We're like, what if we moved here? What if we lived here? And then we're like, no, we don't want to live here. But like, that's where we would hang out and we would maybe know those people.
Yeah, I guess because it's on the other side of this area. It was 40 minutes away, but
yeah,
like that's the foreign area.
Yeah.
Which was weird because it didn't look foreign.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the foreign area.
And it was a hilarious coincidence that the last trip here, we went to a Thai restaurant that was right next door to where the Italian restaurant is now. Like, of the one time, both trips that we left our little enclave, it was to go to the exact same place.
The sign for this place was still up,
yeah,
but the place was empty.
Yeah.
Italian restaurant next to it. And it was a fine Italian restaurant. The guy spoke really good English.
Yeah. 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 We had a nice antipasto platter with lots of meats. It was delicious. Scratched that itch.
The meat itch.
The meat itch. I am scratching the meat itch.
Huh. Yeah, but I mean, I can't help but be like, yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
Well, I think that's what we were going for. I mean, I wasn't going expecting like, it will just be like when I was in Tuscany and found this amazing, like...
Well, I don't mean...
I wanted to see what a little Italian restaurant would be like, and it was good. We had really good ravioli, too.
I don't mean just like the Italian restaurant, but I mean like everything in general is just like, it's warm here, so I'm comfortable. That's about all really I'm interested in, like finding an Italian restaurant, going to the grocery store, getting some turkey, getting some good chocolate, like it's all kind of like this time around, as opposed to the first time that was just like, I can't believe I'm on a beach in China, that's nuts! This time around, our plan seems to be working of like, just go someplace warm.
And relax.
Yeah, it's nothing out out of the ordinary, and it's barely exciting. And in fact, we kind of need it to be not exciting.
Right, right. Here's what I think is, not that there's a lot of pressure on this vacation, but because this is the first time we've traveled since you've been sick, that it is like, is the amount of work to get here worth it?
That's
and
true.
Like the bar for worth it is not actually that high, but it is like.
This is the first time we've been on vacation since Lijiang, which is like three or four years. And it is like, yeah, do we travel? Are we people who travel? Yeah, have we given up on travel?
Yeah. Because I like traveling, and I like traveling with you. So I'm happy that you're having a good time, because that means we can do it some more.
And we had gotten in the habit of traveling, was not that special. Like, it was just fun. We would go places to go places. That we'd get on a plane. Like, it felt like we were on tour our first 4 or 5 years here.
Yeah.
Because we were always on a plane, we were always on a bus, we were always going someplace new and exciting. And now it's kind of like...
And that was like, there was an imperative to like, see China!
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whereas this does not have that imperative. This imperative is relax!
Yeah, well, I guess when you start to like go back to locations the second, third time around, it's sort of like, I'm just going there because like I know, well, it's not a Thai restaurant anymore, but it's an Italian restaurant, and I can get some meat.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess that's that.
Great places are wonderful locations to be. This might be one of them.
Here we are, like every day on Earth.
Do you ever go to places before?
All the time.
What kind of place is this?
It's a hot place.
It's a bright place.
It's a beach place.
My God, my eyes. Look at that. Whoa, palm trees.
Oh.
All right, so there's a curb coming up. That should be pretty exciting for all of us.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see how it goes.
Whoa! Look out. That guy. Look out, tree. Whoa. Still trucking along. We're nearing the beach. It's a lot harder than you think.
Yeah. Well, to be in frame, I have to walk like into you.
Yeah. It's not really a real experience. Like this is a terribly fake vacation.
Well,
way to be.
Watch out for this curb.
Give me some juice here, not the juice that's on the ground.
It's the back half of the vacation.
The back half, just like the back half of the beach, which looks like this.
Yeah.
Another curb. Whoa! So as we move into the back half of the vacation and the back half of the beach.
I think we did pretty well so far.
So far.
I mean, we still have a day and a half left.
Some people live an entire day and a half in a day and a half.
Yeah. It's magical. I would like to get some Lanzhou noodles, but we can have Lanzhou noodles at home too.
What exactly are Lanzhou noodles?
They are hand-pulled, handmade noodles, and they are made by, they're generally Muslim Chinese. It's a Muslim Chinese cuisine.
And what are they doing here?
They're everywhere. They're like a very popular cuisine.
Like Muslims?
Like Muslims are a very popular cuisine.
Look out, here it comes.
I mean, there are
Whoa.
generally very good noodles made with high quality ingredients.
Are they thick?
And they're a little bit thicker than normal noodles.
What kind of sauce comes with them?
Different kinds of sauce. And they, in my experience, have more vegetables and things on them. Like a regular plate of Sichuan Niu Ru Mian will just have the mian and the niu ru, which is the noodles and the beef, but there's not generally like anything else to it.
So just veg. No meat.
No meat. No, there's meat.
No?
There is meat.
What kind of meat? Mutton?
Yeah, mutton or it wouldn't be pork. Mutton or beef, I guess they would have.
Like any vacation town
Yeah.
or any good place, there's always a dark side. Here.
Trash has to go somewhere.
Yeah. Literally acres and acres of trash every week are processed here, right behind where we eat.
That's not true. We're here.
We're here.
It's a good walk.
Here's the corner where we move around the corner. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's take a look at the beach. It's like that. It's like this, y'all. Some steps. Pretty exciting. Go up a few steps. Glasses come off. See the hangover behind your eyes?
I don't have a hangover.
Come on! You're giving me nothing here. All right, I'm shutting this down.
Shut it down.
Well, we did it.
We did it. All of a sudden, it seems like we went from the middle of vacation to the end of vacation.
5 days.
5 days.
We got ham.
Yep.
We got 3 salads, and we finished the writing that we wanted to do.
And I got souvenirs for some of my coworkers. I forgot about some of them, so I have to go back.
If you're not watching, you won't notice. Subscribe.
But yeah, it feels good. Like we're still like in vacation mode, which is good. But I am also starting to think like when we get home, we'll go have hot pot and all the Sichuan food we've missed. But for now, we'll have one more coffee on the beach with our sneakers on, because that's the way I like to enjoy the beach. Theoretically, I'm annoyed that all this capitalist enterprise owns the beach, but I also, they make a good enough coffee and they have a good place to sit.
Spicy pineapple?
Yeah, it's good actually. I would not think to put savory on pineapple, but
there you go.
It's very nice.
That's beach life.
Yeah.
Spicy beach pineapple.
Spicy beach pineapple.
Like a fuzzy grandma. What is that? Hot
mango jazz.
Hot mango jazz. Grandma's
fuzz. I grew up on a beach. I didn't come here to learn about a beach.
You're born on a beach?
I was born on a beach and as quickly as I could went inland. Didn't learn to appreciate seafood there. I'm not going to learn to appreciate seafood here.
Just go ahead and say it. Screw fish.
Throw them back.
You hate them.
Throw them back in the water.
Hate all of them. Look, all of them out there. Hate them.
I don't hate them. I just think they should stay in the sea where they belong. I'm from the land. I want my food to be from the land. Right?
Cold fish sandwich?
I guess I like tuna fish. I'm a complete liar. I'll eat a salmon or a tuna fish.
Cold or hot?
Well,
choose the temperature of your fish.
Tuna melt, I guess. I would have hot. If there's cheese involved, make it hot. Yep.
You see, this is what happens with global warming.
What?
What's the temperature?
8 degrees Celsius. It was like 28 when we left Sanya.
Perfect.
知道吗？
啊，对。
就在这里。
这里，
好不好
对。